Hey guys, how's it hanging? It is Eric here, and today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 facts about Swamp Balloon Boy in Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery. So up at number 10 is that Swamp Balloon Boy has been released on Thursday, November 26, 2020. He is the third character skin to appear in November of 2020, and over the past few hours, the community has dubbed this character skin of the Haunted Forest event the creepiest and most scary skin in said event. And then for fact number 9 is that Swamp Balloon Boy is Balloon Boy's first ever skin in Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery. So out of the first, early, and introductory cast of FNAF AR, you know, Freddy and the gang, Springtrap, Circus Baby, the toy animatronics, out of all of them, BB appears to be the last and only character not to have a skin. And finally, that hole has been filled. Filled with mud. And Balloon Boy has finally got that skin we've all been waiting for. And then for fact number 8 is that Swamp Balloon Boy is the 22nd skin in Five Nights at Freddy's AR Special Delivery. In the overall skin spectrum, he's come right after Boulder Toy Bonnie during the Haunted Forest event that is currently going on in Special Delivery. And since Woodland Toy Freddy's arrival, I've been repeating that the toy animatronics may be making a resurgence, and that guess came out to being correct, and that resurgence is now over. And now for fact number 7 is that Swamp Balloon Boy appears to have the same mechanics as regular Special Delivery Balloon Boy. So yeah, nothing new. BB's mechanics in FNAF AR is that he will wander around the environment, and when he haywires, you need to simply look away from him. If you survive against Swamp Balloon Boy long enough, when he charges, you must emit a controlled shock on him. So yeah, no unique mechanics regarding Swamp BB. And now for number 6 is that Swamp Balloon Boy haywires with red eyes. When this happens, just do what you'd normally do against BB. Just look away. Swamp Balloon Boy does not have any unique behavior regarding his haywire. And then for number 5 is that Swamp Balloon Boy charges with green eyes. You can see this when he's charging cloaked under Anim Stealth during a fake out, or initiated with the real attack. This is actually different from original Special Delivery Balloon Boy, who charges with blue eyes, and Swamp BB even jump scares with green eyes. Either way, you'll have 2 green eyes thrusting your way. And then for fact number 4 is that Swamp BB appears to be constructed out of mud, and this does actually make sense, because Swamp BB has originated from a swamp. If you look at his initial teaser image, you'd notice that he's emerging from the swamp water, hence the reason why he is voted the most visually disgusting animatronic skin. I like how back then he was voted the most annoying animatronic, and now he's voted the most disgusting. Funny how that works. And throughout his physical structure, there is moss, leaves, vines, and roots growing out of his body. And now for fact number 3 is that, just like the previous Boulder Toy Bonnie, Swamp BB also appears to have hollowed out eyes. And yeah, to be honest, this has to be the most creepy aspect to him, but the least disgusting element to him. The hollowed out eyes makes him look lifeless and soulless, but still majorly creepy, and I actually think I'd vote him the most creepy Haunted Forest event skin out of all. He wins in all 5 human senses categories: touch, sight, hearing, smell, and taste. Not that I tasted him. And this leads me to fact number 2, which is that if you use one of your 5 human senses, in this case sight, you'd notice that BB's sign has changed from saying balloons to rot. This must mean that, opposed to having a plain balloon in his right hand, he now has a gross, mossy, sphere-like object that can't physically be described as a balloon anymore. And now finally for fact number 1, we have a pretty obscure one, which is actually not known by many people. If you look very closely, you'd notice that Swamp BB actually has teeth. I've heard quite a few people saying that he'd be a whole lot more creepier with teeth. So yeah, show this video to your friends who are unaware of this feature to him. And speaking of which, his mouth actually appears to be smaller than BB's regular mouth. And fans have actually been comparing his mouth to the style of the Joker from the DC Comics and universe. Now, someone's just gotta apply some lipstick on this man and to make him all pretty again. Actually, could somebody do that for me? And lastly, guys, if you look at his face, and it's totally understandable if you won't, you'd actually notice that Swamp BB seems to be missing his nose most of the time. This may actually be in reference to an element from Five Nights 2, whereas BB's sign and balloon would questionably disappear in the vents and reappear if he enters the office. Anyways, in some images, you can see Swamp BB with a very small nose. But for the majority of the time, you'd see Swamp BB lacking a nose. You can notice this in his jump scare, for instance. Hey there, thank you so much for watching, and if you did make it this far in this one, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And otherwise, if you did enjoy, why not leave a like to show me? It really does help a lot, and I really do appreciate it. And otherwise, if you are new, why not subscribe to my channel? And I promise you, you will absolutely not regret it. And if you are new, why not take the time to go check out my previous FNAF videos I've done over the past year. And as usual, they will be linked in the description below. There's tons of playlists where you can get started on, or you could just check out the video gallery on my channel, and you can just pick and choose whatever you please. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate it. And with all that being said, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.